Hey everybody, today we're looking at the top Pokemon deals this week. My name is Cassidy, welcome back to Champions Card Club. Let's have a look over here at Target. We're going to start, everything is pre-filtered here. So we're not looking at third-party sellers, we're looking exclusively at Target. If you do not sort by that, you will see prices that are insane. So be careful when you look over here at Target. You can filter over here, click sold by. See these other sellers, prices are going to be a lot higher for those sellers. They're going to match basically TCG player. The Battle Academy, no, we don't want it. Battle Decks, no, we don't want it. This is if you want to learn how to play. This is if you want to play. What is this? A level 1 battle deck? I don't know. Let's look at it real quick. 18 bucks. Level 2 battle deck with Zapdos. Most people are not looking for those. That's why these are in stock. And you can get more interesting decks than that if you look around a little bit. The Hopzacian EX, that's a bunch of Journey Together. Looks like some Surging Sparks in there as well. Maybe still on shelves. I don't think you're going to find this anymore. Here's another competitive deck. Competitive. I also do not think we're going to see any more Destined Rivals added to the shelves in the near future. Right now it's going to be Black Bolt, White Flare, and specifically it's going to be Mega evolutions from here on out for a while. So expect the price of Destined Rivals to go up. $54.99 is MSRP. I would not expect to find that until we get more supply on the market. Here is the Prismatic Evolutions. We'll look at this real quick. Scarlet and Violet Prismatic Evolutions Premium Figure Collection. Inside you do have, and I see if I can make this larger here for you. So you do have these figures, and you also have the pins and the sleeves here. And what do you got? 4, 8, 11 packs? I don't think that's right. Let's look here. Yeah, 11 packs inside. A nice collection. Hard to find. Hard to find. It's especially hard to find at $79.99. Most places that have it for quite a bit more than that at this point. It's been a little while since I looked. But we are seeing what MSRP is. So if you're wanting to pay basically the least amount of money, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for the deals. $29.99 for Destined Rivals. With Target, majority of the time you're going to have to find these in the store if you're looking for these deals specifically. And I'll let you know as we go to each major retailer. We're going to look at Best Buy, Amazon, Costco, Sam's Club, GameStop, Pokemon Center. I think that's everybody. And I'll tell you your best odds of finding these products. Target, in my opinion, in my experience, has been completely random. They restock random times. There does have to be a third-party vendor come in and stock the shelves. So not if you ask someone at Target if they know when the restock is, they probably don't, because it is up to that other person's schedule. $99 for the Scarlet and Violet Prismatic Evolution Super Premium Collection. I did purchase one of these, but I unfortunately did purchase it from third party for probably twice the price because it is just that hard to find. You have this deck box, the promo here, the sleeves, a lot of packs, the playmat, and the box itself. How many packs inside? We're going to say 15 probably. Doesn't say on the front of the box, so I'm not sure. I don't really want to sit here and count for you. What else do we have? Destined Rival Triple Blister for $15. Not really going to be able to find that. You will probably see this week in stores. The Lugia EX Latias EX collection here. You have 5 Mega Evolution packs, 5 Destined Rivals, $49.99. That's absolutely a great deal. If you can find it in the stores, pick it up. I even like the promos quite a bit. You have a Surging Sparks promo here and 2 Prismatic Evolutions. I'm saying that because of the stamps on them. So not the cards that come in the basic Surging Sparks, like you could pull it from the packs, aren't going to have the promo stamp. So these are a bit more unique cards, at least in that regard. Journey Together, $14.99. I mean, I always suggest picking up at MSRP. Absolutely. It doesn't matter what pack, what set, Journey Together, I think is going to be a little bit slept on. People do not seem to care much for it because the hits are okay. The top, or I should say, the top cards are just okay, Lily cards, but I still think it is a good pickup at MSRP. Here's what's inside of the Mimikyu EX and Alchemy pack. You can see again here, I know it's kind of a little hard to see, but the Alchemy and the Mimikyu, they both have Journey Together stamps. So that is also making them a bit unique. If you're going for like a master set of Surging Sparks or Journey Together, these are some promos you will need to complete that full set. If you want the entire master set, that's, you don't have to go that far. Well, let's hop over to Best Buy. Best Buy, nothing. Best Buy is a store where they just implemented a brand new system. I'll say that, where you show up to say a Surging Sparks Elite Trainer box is for sale, and you click Notify Me, and they will send you an email if you basically make it through their queue system. Then you have 24 hours to purchase that particular item. So a brand new system is implemented on Best Buy. I think we're going to see it be used specifically for Phantasmal Flames. Nobody really knows how it works quite yet, so we're just going to have to wait and see. But is it people who put their email in sooner than others? Is it a queue system in that way? Is it a random queue system where they're just randomly picking some names every so often? Nobody knows, but it is a much better system than what it was before, where you have to sit and wait and wait and wait and wait until the product is all sold out. This way you set it and forget it, as Ron Popeil would say. Let's look at Amazon. Amazon here, if there is a way to sort by Amazon, oh, here we go, seller. Do we have Amazon? No, we don't. If there's a way to sort by Amazon only, I would love to know, because I used to be able to do this and I don't see it anymore. So that means when we're looking here at Amazon, not all of these are going to be actually sold and shipped by Amazon. They're going to be sold and shipped by third-party sellers. And to know how I know that is if you go over here, look, ships from Toynado, sold by Toynado. So those are third-party sellers, so the price is going to be considerably higher because they're having to pay Amazon to not only have their posts here, but they're paying them fees on top of it. Usually these posts that are sponsored, that means these guys are paying, so it's at the top, and they're paying fees on top of it, so the price is going to be very high. Like these two golden random, totally fake made up cards, these two here for $25, they probably paid 10 cents, a dollar maybe for these cards. This is kind of it's just fake cards for kids basically, but I don't recommend getting these because they are completely worthless unless you don't care about them having value in the future. $50 for Surging Sparks Booster Bundle. This should normally be $30. Same for the Prismatic Evolutions Booster Bundle. Good luck finding it at $30 if you can find it on the shelves. There you go. That's my recommendation. Mega Evolution Bundle, $76 should be $30. These guys are getting crazy on here. $300 for the Surging Sparks Booster Box. Amazon, not really a place I recommend you look for Pokemon cards. These are basically TCG player prices. $120 for the Destined Rivals Elite Trainer boxes. If you watch my other videos, I do talk about investing in the market for Pokemon cards. Be sure to subscribe. Hey, be sure to subscribe. Come on. If you want to know more about that and how that works and why these prices are the way that they are. Because essentially the demand is too high. And we go in, we look at TCG Player and speculate on the value of these collectibles, not only now, but in the far future. So $53 here for your booster bundle set. Again, most booster bundle sets MSRP are about $30. What the actual value is, honestly is always changing. But we won't get into that right now. Let's look at Walmart. I gotta rein myself in a little bit. I'm going on too many tangents on these videos, especially this one. Uh, Walmart. There's a thing called Walmart Wednesday. If you're online on Wednesday nights, that is the best time to actually get product from Walmart on the website. Other than that, not really much happening on Walmart.com. Walmart is a good store to get the product. Usually it's a morning restock for Walmart, but it does also vary because there are vendors who show up based on their schedule and they stock the shelves. Let's go look at Sam's Club. Sam's Club, nothing right now. Sam's Club will, I believe, next week have or maybe it's this week. I'll have to double check. The Prismatic Evolutions bundles. What is it? Collector, the premium collection with like 14 cards inside. That should be coming back again, I believe, only online for Sam's Club. So there will be more Prismatic dropping. What is this? I think next week. I think October 9th. But as we get there, as we get closer, I'll let you know. I don't want you to have to worry too far into the future. But that being said, I don't really think you should be looking for any deals outside of picking up some Mega Evolutions if you want, because the next week there are going to be a lot of deals and a lot of stuff hitting the market that you're going to be interested in. So I would say pick up Mega Evolutions as you see it for sale for MSRP. That would be my suggestion to you. We also have the holiday calendar plus Great Ball at Costco. This, if you have a Costco membership, I think this is a great collection. I've talked about it last week. I'll briefly talk about it here. But inside there are 9 packs, or is it 6 packs? 9 packs, 7 3-card fun packs, so small packs, some stickers, some coins, some promos. The promos I like because they have a stamp on them. I'm a sucker for, the custom stamps, for the different things. I mean, look at the Pokemon Center stamps. Those things sell for an insane amount. So as much as you like or dislike them, people do pay more for them. It does demand a premium. It does make the card more unique. There are lots of, I wouldn't say this is a great value for your dollar, but you know what? Actually, I would say it is because you got 9 packs, $50. I think this runs for. Yeah, I think it's great. People say it's no good, but I like it. Here we go. GameStop. Now, GameStop, uh, it would be great if you could actually find these at these prices. $189 for a Mega Evolutions booster box. All of GameStop is another store where you're not going to be able to buy any of this online. You're going to have to go in store for all of these things. So we'll say, for example, Mega Evolutions. These will be dropped on a certain day at the open of the store. So there are GameStop, what do I say? There are GameStop schedules out where you can look and see like, okay, it's getting it this day, it's getting this day, da 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 da, and go down the list so you can know when it's going to show up at GameStop. Mega Evolutions just dropped last week. A lot of people were in line. There were like 10 people in line at the one I showed up at, and I was there 2 hours early and not a very busy location. So there's a lot of demand for Mega Evolutions. I'm going to make a video talking about Mega Evolutions and not only the demand, but the value of the set, where I think it's priced and if it's priced appropriately, and especially this set that's coming soon, the Mega Charizard EX, we will talk about very soon. Let's have a look over here at it. The Mega Charizard XEX Ultra Premium Collection will be dropping fairly shortly. It did drop on the Pokemon Center just not too long ago. Here's all of the stuff inside. You have your playmat, a metal coin. In this is going to have an assortment of packs inside that aren't specifically Phantasmal Flames. It's going to have some Destined rivals. It might even have some Mega Evolutions. I'm not sure. It's been a little while. But yeah, so that's dropping soon. Another thing I would say wait on. I would also suggest Okay, there are 3 million of this particular product being produced. I can't remember exactly if it's 2 times the prismatic or 3 times or 4 times. It's an insane amount more, at least double of what we got with prismatic evolutions. That being said, were you able to find prismatic evolutions, the super premium collection? If you were, congratulations, because it is a very hard thing to find. It is a very heavily scalped thing. And like I said, I have one back behind me behind those boxes, but I had to go to the third party market for it because they're just so hard to find. And I wanted one for my collection. This item is MSRP $113. This item here, $113. You're going to see this listed for at least $200. I think if you were to buy these and hold on to these long term, and when I say long term, I'm saying at least a year, 2 years, ideally 3 years. After 3 years, there aren't going to be many of these left unopened. And the value of the promo inside is going to be protected a little bit because the people that do keep these sealed are keeping the value of the promo higher. So it's a balance. It's going to be an interesting set. The set itself, which we'll look at soon, isn't very strong. There are 2 really big Charizard cards inside. Now I'm going on a tangent. But there are 2 big Charizard cards inside. And other than that, there's really not much in it. Can 2 Charizards carry a set, though? Yeah, I do think it can. I do think most of the sets are based on the top card, not the other cards, especially not card number 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make one stop here at Pokemon Center, where, of course, Mega Evolutions booster boxes are sold out, or I should say Phantasmal Flames, which is the second Mega Evolutions, second set in Mega Evolutions. And 161, that's your MSRP. Okay, that's the lowest you'll ever see this box. Everywhere else right now, this box is going for, I hate to say it, $300. $300, possibly even $320 is what we're going to be looking at for the price of this box, which, yeah. Okay. I don't know. At $300, I'll say this. At $300, I don't think you should be buying it at $300. I don't think the set is strong enough, but there are a lot of factors to think about with this set with the holidays coming. A lot of people are saying that this might be Obsidian Flames 2.0 because there was just the big Charizard in that set. But if you look at what Obsidian Flames is going for now, what it's selling for even the ETBs, I think the ETBs are $120, maybe more. So if you're buying a $300 booster box right now and you're thinking you're going to flip it or you're going to do something like that, that's not going to work. Okay. I wouldn't recommend doing that. If you're going to buy it for $300 to rip and you don't care, go for it. Do I think you're going to get $300 of value out of that? I'd say it's not very likely. I would say you're going to have to hit at least one Charizard to get that value back. So the value inside is not really appropriate for the third-party market prices right now, but that does not always matter. The Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box also did drop. This is going for, I want to say, it's going to be at least $200, maybe $300 for this, because the Mega Evolutions 1 is selling right now on third-party market for about $200, which is double the price of a regular ETB, which is $100 for Mega Evolutions 1, which is where we're at now. When I started 1 year ago, just so you know, just to kind of put a perspective on where we're at on this market for an Elite Trainer box that's currently hitting store shelves, the third-party market is selling them for $100. And that's also being sold at local game stores. That's also being sold everywhere except for the major big box retailers, Walmart, Target, Sam's, GameStop, kind of. GameStop does sell them for a bit more. But yeah, I can see that this $60 box, I could see this being a $300 box in a short amount of time. So take that for what it's worth. My suggestion to you is, if you want to find some good deals this week, go to your local Walmarts, go to Target. I don't think we're getting anything in Sam's Club. There's nothing in Costco. Those are the plays. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.